The NFL season is just 1 month away, and I can't be more excited. Today, I am going to be reviewing and predicting every single team's season in alphabetical order. Last video was the Atlanta Falcons, so next up is the Baltimore Ravens. In the offseason, the Ravens managed to re-sign Patrick Ricard and Calais Campbell, as well as Justin Houston. They lost Latavius Murray and Devontae Freeman to free agency, but signed Mike Davis to replace him. However, J.K. Dobbins is back and ready to start the season after missing all of last season with an ACL tear. They also signed safety Marcus Williams from New Orleans, who was named second-team All-Pro just last year. Their draft day was successful as they drafted Kyle Hamilton and Tyler Linderbaum in the first round. However, also on draft day, they shipped their star wide receiver Marquise Brown to Arizona. Sammy Watkins also left in free agency to go to Green Bay, so the Ravens are really lacking wide receiver depth. Last year, the Ravens started off hot with a 5-1 record, but went on a downhill spiral with Lamar Jackson missing 5 games and ending up 8-9. Assuming Lamar stays healthy, I have good expectations for the Ravens, but they can always be shaky, so let's go week by week. Week 1, they play the Jets at MetLife Stadium. The Ravens will easily win this game. Week 2, the Ravens have their home opening game against the Dolphins. The Dolphins actually had a massive upset win on the Ravens last year. This year, with the Dolphins getting better and the lackluster wide receiver core for the Ravens, it's going to be a good game, but I'm actually going to say that the Ravens are going to lose this one. Last year, they had an early hiccup versus the Raiders, and this year I feel like the Dolphins will give them one here. Week 3, and again, the Ravens play another AFC East team, the Patriots. The Patriots are a solid team, but I feel like the Ravens' defense is going to come up big here and take the win. Week 4, they complete the AFC East cycle and finish off against the Bills. The last time Lamar played the Bills, he struggled heavily, and I feel like the Bills are just way more determined this year, especially on how they went out last year, so I'm going to say that the Ravens are going to lose this one again at home. Week 5, the Ravens host division rivals the Bengals. The Bengals absolutely mucked the Ravens the past 2 games last year. However, it's hard to do it 3 times. The game's in Baltimore, and I don't think the Ravens would lose back-to-back home games, so I believe that they're going to get the win here, and it's going to be a dogfight. This game is a primetime game, and primetime Lamar is something else. I mean, he is 4-1 on primetime, and that one loss came last year in overtime against the Raiders in Week 1. Week 6, the Ravens travel to New York again to play not the Jets, but the Giants. Daniel Jones versus Lamar Jackson. The Ravens defense will not give up more than 20 points to this Giants team, so I believe the Ravens will be walking out of New York this year 2-0. Week 7, the Ravens play the Browns, and before making this video, I originally had the Browns taking this game. This would have been Deshaun Watson's first game, but as making this video, it's been reported that he is most likely going to miss the whole season, so therefore I'm giving the Ravens the victory here at home. Week 8, primetime versus the Bucs. The game is in Tampa. However, Tom Brady isn't always the best on primetime in the middle of the season. I feel like Lamar is going to have an absolute ecstatic game and secure an upset win for the Ravens here. People are forgetting how good Lamar is. People are forgetting his MVP season. People are forgetting last season before his injury where the Ravens were 5-1 and he was playing out of his mind. Also, Lamar is from Florida, so best believe he'll be putting on a show in Tampa. Week 9, another primetime game, this time against the Saints. And if it's Lamar versus Jameis on primetime, give me Lamar every day of the week. That means going to the bye week at Week 10, I have the Ravens at 7-2. Week 11, coming off the bye week, they stay at home to play the Panthers. Again, I think this will be another win for the Ravens. They will have loads of time to prepare. They don't have to travel, and also, this is the point in the year where the Panthers are usually on like a 6-game losing streak. Week 12, they verse another cat team and travel to Florida to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. I am so tempted to go with an upset win here for the Jags. I know the Jags have it in them. They upset the Bills last year. However, Lamar isn't taking a loss in Florida, and the Ravens defense can shut down the Jags offense fairly easily. Ravens W. Week 13 versus the Broncos at home. This will be the Ravens' first true test since Week 8, and I feel like it's going to hit them like a truck. a Lamar versus Russ matchup. However, I feel like the Broncos defense can do just enough to slow down the Ravens' run game and hand them a loss.
Ouch!
Week 14 versus the Steelers. Now, there are only two NFL teams in the league that Lamar Jackson has a losing record against: the Chiefs and the Steelers. Mitch Trubisky isn't a horrible quarterback, and the Steelers do have some very talented pieces that can alter and change a game. So, I'm actually going to go for an upset loss here in a Lamar oopsie, Ravens L.
Ouch!
Week 15, and originally I had the Browns winning this game. I had Deshaun Watson sweeping the Ravens this year, but with Deshaun not going to be able to play, at this point, I don't think they'd lose back-to-back weeks to Mitch Trubisky and Jacoby Brissett, so I think the Ravens are going to walk away with a W here. Week 16, the Ravens host the Falcons. This should and will be a walk in the park. The Ravens need to win, and they'll take this game easily. Week 17, the Ravens host again, yet this time it's their division rivals, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh will not do the double on the Ravens this year, and they're at home and will win this game by probably a convincing 2 scores. That means heading to the final week, I have the Ravens at 12-4. The last game of the season is against the Cincinnati Bengals, who swept them last year, and I just can't ignore that fact. It's also in Ohio, and I'm predicting that the Ravens will already be having some trouble there this year. This could be a division-deciding game and could be a shootout. However, last year I've seen on countless occasions that Joe Burrow and the Bengals can score on any team in the league. I mean, beating the Chiefs twice last year was remarkable. I just don't think that the Ravens wide receiver core can keep up with the Bengals wide receiver core in a game with this potential high stake. So that means I have the Ravens officially ending their season 12-5 on the year. Could I see them going 11-6, 10-7? Yes, but game to game, I have them going 12-5. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys high on Lamar Jackson? Are you guys high on the Baltimore Ravens this year? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Peace.